Welcome back to the show. We got Andre on this week.
What's
Today
up,
we're
guys?
talking about Andre's YCS experience
Oh God.
in
Yeah.
tandem with mine that viewers may have heard before. And also we're talking about when is it time to switch decks?
And experiences that we had switching decks and ban lists and other shit.
All that good stuff. Welcome back to the TDE pod. This week's special, we got Andre. Viewers will know Andre from the Meet the Team video. So we like to start off the pod by 6 inches, man. Well, let's start off the pod with how your week was in Yu-Gi-Oh! But it's been a few weeks
Yeah.
since the last time we recorded a pod.
Has been.
So what's the last few weeks been like for you in Yu-Gi-Oh?
Holy fuck, man. I got my ass kicked a lot of times.
Okay.
Because I don't want to spoil anything, but
Yeah.
some things happen and just like I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about it. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, what am I doing with my life in Yu-Gi-Oh right now?
Fair, man.
But like after this weekend with like me and Matt play test for like
Yeah.
4 fucking hours.
Yeah. Just back. We actually play tested in a way that like you do this a lot.
I make sure that our play testing is like efficient and like
yeah.
there's a point to it.
Actually, it's
Yeah.
good because I know sometimes like we call it play testing, but we're
Yeah.
just playing matches.
Seriously.
And I think like the problem with that is like you don't learn
No.
as much because like you could have won based off the die roll, off the hand,
Totally.
whatever, right? So it's not like good data.
No.
But like when you and I play test, it's like, okay, we run like 6 game ones,
Yeah.
and then it's like, okay, then we side.
Yep.
You go first 3 times.
Yep.
I'll go first 3 times.
Yep.
And then you come back with like,
Play
okay,
match.
what worked? Yeah.
Yeah.
And I even that is small sample size still,
Yeah.
but it's so much bigger than just playing a match
Totally.
where you could brick 3 games in a row and lose the die roll, and it's like, okay, my deck sucks.
Yeah.
When-
and then
when
it's
it's
like,
like-
no, it's not.
Yeah,
It's
the
just
next day you could go,
Yeah.
right?
Totally.
So yeah, you're saying anyways, you were frustrated.
Yeah, I was frustrated. I was just like, what am I doing? Did I make the right choice? Evidently I did.
Yeah.
And like thinking about even like how I felt playing Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yes,
it was just like it changed again.
it's a big part of it, man.
Oh, 100%. Like if you're not
Yeah.
happy and you're playing a tournament, it's just
Yeah.
like, dude, expect to lose.
Yeah.
Like
Oh yeah.
and then
Oof.
don't like you're going to get tilted.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
the game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
And like you're going to brick maybe 5 out of the 6 games you play
Exactly.
and you're just like
That's the
suck.
thing, right? Is with the game, there's always an element of variance.
totally.
So on this pod, we talked about like arbitrary variance, things that are just random for the sake of being random.
Totally. Yeah.
Um,
That's a card game.
That's a card game,
Yeah.
and you know we have that in that like we start with 5 cards. That's just the rules someone made up, and that is what it is. Which when the minimum is 40 cards, that introduces a level of variance because
Totally.
you can't see every starter in your deck like consistently.
Totally.
Based off the laws of averages, like it'll just never happen, or it won't happen enough that it's something you can bank on, right?
Yeah.
And that's if you're
Yeah.
not factoring that into like when you approach a tournament, that's where you get tilted,
100%.
which is fair too,
Which is
because
fair.
it's like if you build a deck, you test a deck, you're like, yo,
I put time in this.
yeah, this strategy's solid.
Yeah.
Then you
I'm
go-
smart as fuck.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Then you go to regionals and you brick every round, every game. You're like,
I don't want to spoil anything, but it's just like
yeah.
sometimes we say it's a brick, but the
Mhm.
reality was we just played the wrong line.
Yeah.
And it's just like the sequence of events.
Yep.
And it's just like, man,
Yeah.
it's just me. That's how I felt the last 2 weeks, where it's like,
Yes.
I'm not learning shit. But
Yeah.
evidently, it's getting better.
Yeah. I find that's especially the case when you're playing a deck that contains multiple engines,
100%.
especially if it's a large engine requirement.
Totally.
Because then you look at certain cards like, let's just say like, okay, like in Draco Tail, you play the branded engine, small engine requirement. You play 2 branded fusions because you can.
6 cards?
Yeah.
Something like that?
In the main, it's 3. In most builds,
And then with the extra deck, it's like,
yeah,
another
maybe
3?
3 to 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So small engine requirement, especially if you don't factor the extra deck because those are like flex bots.
yeah.
Then, you know, but the payoff is huge, and the sequence of events doesn't matter as much.
Mhm.
Like the only thing you're really counting on is like, do they have Fua? I give them one more draw. It's not a big deal. Or do they have Ash?
Yeah.
Then I want them to Ash the thing that's not branded fusion, right? So in that sense, it's like it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
You like in Dracotail, you're just playing bombs. Like the spell cards are just bombs. They just let you do shit. Yeah. But when you're playing decks like Christian K9 that you used to play,
Yeah.
you have to your approach is different because it's not just like I do this and then I bridge into this.
Yeah.
It's like if I start with both engines in hands, which one loses less hard or like which one's least interactable or which one gets me a bigger board.
Totally.
And if you make the wrong decision,
It sucks.
yeah, because at that point you're gambling.
Yeah.
Like what hand traps do they have? What
Yeah.
what non-engine am I not aware of?
Yeah. But
yeah.
then it makes deck customization and like
Yes.
what cards you want to play. Anyways, how was your week of
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Well, the last few weeks have been kind of a roller coaster in the same way yours have.
Yeah.
So, what was it?
We topped.
Yeah.
OTS.
So it started even before that. Like I think I went undefeated at Southside tournament, so I'm feeling pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Then there's an OTS. I get top 8. I get top 4. I make one of the worst misplays in my entire playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
It
so
happens, man.
essentially what it was is like I was playing against a Yummy. I think at the time he's on Yummy Sulfur or something.
Yeah.
So playing against a Yummy Sulfur player, and I activate something. He tags out with one of the synchros, I think Cupsy. And in my head, for some fucking reason, I was like, I got his ass. Nib. Because when the thing summon, I'm going to blow up his board, and he's not going to be able to extend. But I nibbed after he bounced, like, tagged out. So the nib summons, it kills my, like, one monster. And then
he summons his 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. You fucked up.
Hard. And it was just because, like, you know, a bunch of people are watching.
Oh, 100%.
Dude, this is the fucking worst. There's a
That's
guy,
funny.
like, we've talked about this guy. He's an alright guy, whatever. We talked about him on the pod before. Like, he gave Dan a hard time. But he's watching my game.
Yeah.
And I do that. And, like, I just beat this guy.
100%.
Right? In the top 8. And it was a weird game. You saw it. But he's like, what? He's like, I'm so confused. Like,
yeah.
you must have something planned, but I'm so confused. He's just like watching off to the side. He's like, I don't get it. Like, he's like trying to figure out the math of like why
100%.
I chose to do it then. And at one point I just like detached from the match and went like, you should be confused. And then I started like went back to playing. But it was like, I fucked up.
And then you got confused.
Yeah. And then, I was able to like recover a bit, but not enough to like get myself out of that hole.
Yeah.
And so then it became like a top deck war, and I lost it because I was playing against Yummy. Yeah,
they just need one card.
Exactly. So then that drive home, like I got my invite. I already had one, but the last time I got one, it was kind of like a smaller tournament.
Yeah.
This one is more, the one, like the most recent OTS was like a bigger numbers, I guess.
Yeah.
That's all it boils down to. But like the guys, like I consider to be like the top players, they were there and they were competing.
Totally.
Which wasn't the case last time I got an invite. So I was kind of like, yeah, I did it. Like I proved to myself that I could do it.
Yeah.
In the real sense, right? But that drive home of being like, bro, if I had done that correctly,
100%.
I would have won that game for sure. And then it became like back in '88, if I didn't tear up my knee, I would have gone pro. And I was like, dude, fuck, I could have won the tournament.
Goldfish,
But
man.
whatever, it is what it is. Then a couple days later, so that was Sunday.
Yeah.
Tuesday, I go to that Southside tournament again.
Yeah.
And I go undefeated. In my last round, I'm playing against the guy I lost to, and I beat him. So it was kind of like it was one of those moments I was just kind of like, yo, I can do this. I just need to fucking lock in.
You got this, man.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, bro, okay, I fucked up. Don't fuck up again.
Yeah.
And then, I beat him. It was a good game. But, Then it became a roller coaster. Because I went from topping that event, then going undefeated at another locals, playing a 4-round locals again, same place on Sunday, and going like X2.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on? Like, I had an off day. I played too much Yu-Gi-Oh this week. Then Matt CS also go X2. I got to buy in my own house. I was like, bro, I'm just chilling in my bed. He's kind of playing Yu-Gi-Oh out in the living room.
Yeah,
I was, bro, I was like going through it, man. I'm like, man, this sucks, man. Like,
yeah.
and then go to locals. I think I went X1. And then this past locals went X1 again. But it was like, it was a up and down where I'm like,
You had high highs and
yeah,
low lows.
very low lows
Yeah.
where I was like, you know, X2 is not the lowest low, but it's like, it's pretty bad.
It's
After
average.
you've, yes. And
It's average.
I said this to Raid too. I think I've said it on the podcast where it's like, if I go X2, I'm not happy.
No.
And I think that like comes off as like conceited and that like, oh, I'm so good, I shouldn't be going X2. But yes.
There's some pride to it, man.
Yeah, there's the, where it's like, I've gone undefeated before. I've won tournaments. I've topped tournaments.
Totally.
When I don't do that well, I'm like, something went wrong. I played poorly. Like, you know,
It's
I
an
bricked.
excuse.
Yeah,
It's an excuse.
yeah. I try not to do the fucking like excuses, but
Yeah.
especially with that misplay, it was kind of like, bro, if I was just more locked in.
Totally.
But you know, that's a lot of rounds. But hey, that's what it
That's
takes.
an excuse too, man.
Yeah, yeah.
We played a YCS, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Hardly.
Hardly, but
Yeah.
I mean, we played what, a lot of Winamats.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like that was 8 hours of
Yes,
just straight
grinding,
Yu-Gi-Oh.
grinding.
Maybe even more. Like
yeah,
plus the night before playtesting,
yeah.
plus the morning of playtest. It's
Yep.
just like
That's a lot of
it's
Yu-Gi-Oh.
a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, even the regionals we've gone to, we spend all night playtesting. We go
Totally,
and play
dude.
6 rounds, and I think that's the thing too, because like you're an athlete, like
Yeah.
we've played sports. That's the part that gets to me about the variance of the game,
Mm-hmm.
because when I say go and play hockey, I know what I'm capable of.
Yeah.
If I'm not able to do it, I know it's on me.
Yeah.
Like there's a certain part of it that's like, oh, my line mates couldn't get me the puck or whatever.
Totally.
But when I have the puck and I don't do what I'm capable of, I feel like shit.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get frustrated, right? With Yu-Gi-Oh, there's the element of variance that it's like you could play perfectly,
Yeah.
but you only opened, 3 hand traps, an extender and a starter, instead of the 4 hand traps and a starter that you would have needed to push through the board or whatever, right?
Yeah.
That feeling, like I played a Lunar Light player this past, and I had 3 hand traps,
Yeah.
stopped him, bang, 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 and then it was like he had the last thing to push through and
Yeah.
make the Liger, and I was like, okay, let's go next. That feeling was just like, sitting there on the edge, being like, have to hold it. Okay, Bell here. Okay, Ash here. Okay, here's where I nib.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, but they still have a poly in hand. And it's like, oh, well, fuck me, man. Like,
But that's the thing, though. It's just
Yeah.
like you gotta play. Like every play has to think about everything,
yes.
and it's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
well, if they have it, they have it.
That's what I mean.
And
That's what I
then-
mean. But when you don't have control over that aspect,
Oh,
and
100%.
that's the game,
dude. It's
it's a
choking.
terrible feeling.
It's literally choking with the puck. It's just like
yeah.
you fumbled it.
Yeah.
Whereas like all that pressure, everyone's watching you. You
Yeah.
have 4 cards in hand,
Yeah.
and they have 3 cards on the field, and it's just like I could win this,
Yeah.
but if they have one interruption, I'm done.
Yes. Yeah.
Where it's just like, or like one more interruption, like I don't know they have 3 cards in hand, and it's like,
Mhm.
and then that's where it's just like, oh fuck, like I don't know what's the proper line,
Yeah.
and then that's when it's just like practice, because then
Yeah,
it's just like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
you have to learn how to resolve. Like if they have it, they have it, and that's the play.
Yeah. Yeah.
To the point where it's just like, no, I could play through anything,
Right.
right?
See, that's where I'm at. And this will kind of bleed into our main topic here. Is I find like I think I've known this about myself for a while, but I'm finding now, especially since playing Draco Tail,
Yeah,
I am a mid-range control player.
you are.
100%.
You are.
Yeah,
And like
dude.
when I was driving here too, I was like, fuck, what am I gonna fucking talk about? Like, and then I'm like thinking, I'm like, the reason why I switched deck because it wasn't my deck.
Yeah.
Like the 3 decks before that were
Yes.
totally different,
Yeah.
and like there's a integration of like there's a fluidity
yeah.
that I'm like, okay, this takes skill, not just like FTKs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's like playing Tenpai versus like
Malice.
Malice or Snake Eyes
Yeah,
during
yeah,
the
yeah.
format.
Yeah. And I found this because, okay, you mentioned switching decks, right?
Yeah,
So cat's out of the bag. You've gone from playing Chris Strong K9,
yeah,
to VSK9.
Yes.
Which we'll get into in a second, but I want to go back even further. So you started playing again, like more recently, about a year and a half, 2 years ago now?
Probably, maybe even longer.
Longer than that? And at first you were playing what, Tri Brigade?
Yeah. Tri
Okay.
Brigade was the
So
first.
you started off with Tri Brigade, and as far as I'm aware, that's like, is that mid range? I'm not even familiar with the deck as much.
It was, I don't even. It was kind of mid range. Like you play
Yeah.
a lot of hand traps.
Okay.
But depending on what variant, I guess I played pure. It's kind of like yeah, it's mid range. Like the combos aren't big, but you
Yeah.
could end with like a Appaloosa at the time.
Okay, yeah.
But it bricked the fucking
Yeah,
lot.
yeah.
So
And then you went from Tri Brigade to what? Was it straight to Snake Eye?
Fire King for a while.
Fire King. Okay.
Yeah, Fire King. Tri
That is the fucking poster child of mid range
totally.
control deck, right?
And I sucked at it, but then when it came out in Master Duel, I was
Mhm.
like, "Oh, dude, this deck's awesome! Like,
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
good
yeah.
because it was just triggering."
Yeah. Oh, the yellow lights.
And then that's what got me into like more mid range, where it's like I don't have to activate all my effects at once.
Yeah.
I could like wait,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, okay, I have to activate it now.
And if people watch this pod, they'll know, like, we've always said this about you. Of all of us, maybe John, like, you're the best at playing for a third turn.
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people, especially when you go from playing like old school Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah.
to getting into the modern format, and this is myself included, when you have a hand of 5 cards that do something,
Yeah.
all of them like 5 extenders, right, in the starter, the inclination is to go balls to the wall, build an unbreakable board.
Totally.
But the issue with that is
It's not
there
this
are
format.
board breakers in the game. Like there are strategies that combat that. Your opponent sitting across from you can have 4 hand traps.
No.
So if you spend everything, there's no way to stop them from killing you outright. And
Yeah.
even if they don't, you're sitting on like what, an Ash Blossom in hand.
You're top decking.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just like fuck.
Yeah.
That's the worst feeling in my opinion. It's just like, I'm top decking now.
Yeah.
Like they had every answer.
Yeah.
I could have literally just drew one more card, and I could play the game.
Yeah.
And that's all it like takes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
If
stuff.
it was this plus the other one I would have
Yep.
drawn by not, it's
Yep.
like, okay.
It's kind of like, have you ever played a Mahjong,
No, I haven't.
like the brick game? It's exactly like that. Where you're trying to like, sometimes you get into a position where you're waiting on a card,
Mm-hmm.
but then you're like, fuck, I've been waiting for this long.
Yeah,
like, do I
yeah,
start
yeah.
breaking apart some pieces to then wait
Oh.
to draw a new one
Okay.
and like
gotcha.
build something else?
Right.
To then like you throw away a piece and you draw the exact piece that you need, and
Yes,
you're like,
you needed. Yeah.
fuck. And then you have to now think about each opponent, about how they react to that piece, because it's like, oh, nobody actually wanted it.
Right.
I just been waiting for nothing, or it's in
Yeah.
the deck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then it's like, okay, now I have to pivot.
Yes, but it's a gamble because if you
It's a
wait,
gamble,
you might
yeah.
get far behind. Anyway, though, going back to decks you played, so then Fire King, and then Fire King kind of bridged into Snake Eye.
Yeah, because Asminas were expensive as fuck, and I was like, I ain't spending that money. yet.
Right, okay. But so then first it was Snake Eye, and then it
It
was
was pure Fire King
pure Fire King.
with Tri Brigade, and
Yeah.
then Fire King with like a snake, like 3 snake eyes and
Yeah.
a Flamberge,
Yeah,
and then I was just like, fuck it, I'm buying snake eyes and
Yeah.
Bell Stars, and
yeah, and then it went like pure Snake Eyes at the time. This is pre Azamina.
it was I started with Asmina came out first because it was played in Rescue Race.
Which one?
Oh no, Asmina, sorry, Dia Bellstar
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were playing just like Snake Eyes, Diabell Star, like
with Fire King.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that. And then Alcanix came out, but you were playing that pre Alcanix, because Alcanix is like Terminal Revenge, I think.
Oh fuck.
It was like a weird set. Anyway, but I remember. So at that time, you picked up Snake Eye, like
Yeah.
between Fire King, Snake Eye. That's when I started playing again,
yeah.
and I was playing Ice Barrier,
Yeah.
which to me at that time was a combo deck. Right.
Yeah.
And I'd still say that's kind of the case with Ice Barrier now, is like you lose hard to nib. There's not really a way you can establish a great end board in that deck without playing into nib.
Yeah.
But and it was the first kind of synchro deck I ever really like tried.
Yeah.
But I remember you said something to me. I was like, if I'm gonna play this game, I'm gonna play a good deck because I'm not gonna come here and
Oh
play
yeah.
something that's like mid and lose and be frustrated about it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, if I had a better deck,
Yeah.
because then that's an excuse, right? Where it's
100%.
like, okay, if I have the best deck, then I can't make excuses.
No.
I just
You're
have
the
to
ex-
like,
yeah.
yeah, I have to learn how to play this deck to its best ability, and that'll produce wins
Totally.
in most cases, right? Which at first I was kind of like, yeah, well, I don't know if I care enough to, and especially Snake Eye. Snake Eye, like, I don't know. You can talk about your experience with it, but it it's so heavy combo, especially when you get into like the link aspect of like,
Yeah.
okay, you got to go Ambler Whale, Princess, bring back Ambler Whale, blah blah blah. Then
Totally.
bring back IP, put IP in the.
But
spell
see,
and
that was the
trap.
thing. I was playing Fire King Snake Eyes, so I
Yeah.
could end with like a Snake Eyes board with a Fire King card, and it's
In
like
hand,
it's
yeah.
not as strong as an end board that
Right.
if I started with Fire King
Yeah.
with Snake Eyes
Yeah. Fair enough.
or D-Bell start, right? It's just
Yeah.
like there's so many outlets where you could be like, oh, depends on what I start with, but eventually I'll get to the same end board
yeah.
with Appaloosa and IP
Yeah,
sitting too,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, and I remember like it was kind of more into when you were playing like Snake Eye Azamina, when the Azamina stuff like Deception
And
came out,
Fiendsmith.
and Fiendsmith.
Yeah.
And I was playing Voiceless Voice,
Yeah.
and I remember just like setting up my end board,
Yeah.
and it wasn't enough,
No.
right?
Yeah, I
But
remember these
not
days.
even that it wasn't enough, like it straight up just wasn't. But also, it was like I didn't know where to negate the 25-step Fiendsmith
Totally.
Snake Eye combo,
Yeah.
right? Because it's tough.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things that are like, okay, if I stop the Fiendsmith and you normal summon Ash, I'm gonna feel like an asshole.
Totally.
But
That's
like,
that was the play.
that's
though.
the thing,
Yeah.
right? And so
Like-
then I would find myself like, okay, that was the wrong place to negate. Let's try somewhere else next time. That's also wrong. This doesn't stop it. And then finally having to come to the thing that like, just because you put up an Omni negate doesn't win you the game.
No.
And I think like for myself and for like newer players, when you hear Omni negate or when you have like big boss monster
Yeah.
or when you've built your board, you expect to win the game.
Yeah.
But, and I've always said this, if that was the case, then we would roll the dice and that would determine the winner and that would be it.
Yeah. And
Right?
that's how I felt with Chris Round K9.
Oh, really?
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, and so since the first episode of this podcast, we talked about like our YCS experience.
Yeah.
I've explained mine. It was pretty dreadful,
Oh.
and like,
God.
and I know
Yeah.
you had an even worse time there.
Oh my God.
so
man.
talk to me
All
about like the decision to play Chris Strong K9.
All right. Well, number.
Because I guess
yeah.
we should mention too, between Snake Eye, Fiendsmith, Azamina, after that ban list that hit Ash and OSS
Ash one.
specifically.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the one that
you
killed the deck.
Yeah, you swapped to
Ryziel.
Ryziel Fiendsmith, and you
Yeah.
played that for a while and
Oh,
had
yeah.
like I'd say a lot of success with it.
Yeah, that took me that. So that was a big transition. Was from like combo
Yeah,
Snake Eyes, Fiendsmith,
to
Azmina
rank 4 toolbox.
to like Andre just end with Detonator. Sometimes it's enough. It's like
yeah,
I'm used to ending with like
yeah,
Princess Engrave, IP on the field,
Yeah.
with a Flamberge with
yeah,
like,
dude.
two. Just like okay, yeah, like that makes sense. And then it's like you have more cards in your hand now.
Yeah,
And then that's when I'm like, fuck, okay. And then when Triff won with Fiendsmith Ryziel,
yeah, right,
that really just like
yeah,
turned it on. We're just like,
yeah,
I see how he's playing it and like how he's talking about it. Just play it like Snake Eyes. But don't be afraid to just end pass
Yes.
on one combo.
yeah. 4 pops turns out is enough.
4 pops with a set
Yeah, dude.
and the
Crazy.
field spell.
And the field spell.
God
yeah.
damn. And it's like, okay, you get rid of my Detonator. You have 2 cards,
Yeah,
one on the field and one on hand.
yeah,
Now I'm going to go full Fiendsmith combo.
exactly.
Where are you gonna stop me here?
Yeah.
And I still have a Ryziel card from last turn that I didn't use because
I'm
I was like,
getting
I didn't need to extend.
PTSD.
Yeah, 100%, right?
Yeah.
So then when Ryziel Fiendsmith got hit,
right.
or I guess,
Well,
what was
I want to mention something here too, because we played a regional during the time you're playing Fiendsmith Ryziel,
yeah.
and this was the list that hit Detonator to 1,
Oh, yeah.
the Ryziel names to 2,
Yeah.
and then the Malice names to 2 at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
For me, like maybe it was just the difference of the two decks.
Yeah.
The Malice hits lowered the power of that deck at the time because this was pre Aelin,
Yeah.
pre Marchair.
Oh yeah,
whatever,
all of that. Yeah, yeah.
Backup, whatever. That deck was ass, and
Yeah.
I showed that very plainly when I performed shitty at the regional. You did. I think you went 4-3.
Something like that.
Yeah. And I think I went 3-4. But that was like the first time in my life where I played a deck that was considered meta
Yeah.
and then got hit by a ban list,
Yeah.
which like severely impacted.
Shocked you, man.
Yeah, dude, I
It
was
shook
fucking
you.
rattled, man.
Yeah, like that's the thing. It's just like you only could play so long until the ban list hits every deck that you play, and you're like,
Yeah.
the world's out to get me.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
like, why am I paying all this money to play the best deck and then just get hit later?
Yeah.
To then fuck it.
It's kind of like what's happened to Dan.
Totally.
Dan's
He's
experienced
experienced
this
it.
like
Yeah.
3 times. His Tempai deck got hit.
Yeah.
Played Ryziel.
Okay,
that
well,
got hit.
Tempai needed to
It
get
needed
hit.
to get hit. I'm not saying otherwise, but it was a deck he played,
Yeah.
got hit. And the thing is, like, Dan picked up Tempai just because he wanted to have like a deck that could play meta,
Totally.
and it was a budget option, right?
Totally.
Then he, months before Ryziel came out and was considered a meta deck, even before it was like topping in the OCG.
Yeah.
When the art got revealed for the cards, Dan was like, I'm buying this deck when it comes
Yeah.
out. And we're like, all right, man, go for it. He's
Totally.
like, yo, I just love Gundam. I love robots. I want to get
Pretty
this
sick.
deck. Then it turns out it's meta.
Yep.
He buys it.
Yep.
Then it gets hit.
Yeah. The version that he plays got hit harder.
Yes. Yeah,
So, and
yeah.
this is another thing that we're going to be talking about is just like there are always different variants, and then like the ban list hits different type
yeah,
shit.
aspects. Yeah.
But anyways, going back to the whole YCS experience in Vancouver. I had a fun time, but
Oh, wait. Before we get to that, I just want to like, what was the choice? Like, how did you narrow in on playing Christian Canine? Because at that point, you were still playing. This is before the.
so crazy enough. Okay, so it's almost actually getting like that story about what deck I was playing to
Yeah,
YCS
yeah,
is
exactly.
actually catching
Yeah,
up. So after Ryziel got hit, oh no, what got hit? Oh, Moon got hit. No.
It was
nothing got hit. It's
no,
just
it's just
the release.
Josh came
just
out.
release.
Yeah.
So everyone's buying new decks. I'm just like, man, these decks are pretty good.
Yeah.
And like, I'm kind of getting bored of Fiendsmith. Like, I think I hit the max. Like, I won a tourney once.
Yeah.
Maybe a Friday, but like, I was getting just top tables every time.
Yeah.
And like, I just knew the lines. Matt CS were just like
Yes.
raking it in. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, this is easy. Like,
Yeah.
it's not a challenge. So then,
This guy, man. yeah.
and then I saw the K9 stuff, and everyone was hyping about K9s.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
like, VS K9's the best deck. It's crazy. And I was like, nah, I can't be that bad. Played against Sean, and I'm
Yeah.
like, fuck. Like,
Yeah, dude.
I need to switch decks.
Yeah.
So then that's what motivated me to get to K9s. But then I'm like, man, dude, Holy Suits are like 60 a pop. Azunas are 60 a pop.
Yep.
Like, I ain't got no money for that. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, like, I got hit 3 times in the ban list.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
do another meta deck.
This is the other side of playing the best deck. Yeah.
And it's just like, and then like when you go to big tournaments, like they're always siding for you, and it's like, fuck, man, I just want to have like an easy coast time. Like,
Mhm.
I need to relax for a bit. And I think that's when I kind of dipped in, where it's like even before the YCS, I was like, fuck, I'm not even going to Sundays that often. Like, I
Mhm.
bought the deck, and that's okay. So, anyways, so I went Crestron because it's the budget option.
It was the budget one. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like back to combo, so I'm like, okay, I got to think back to like how I played Snake Eyes kind of
Mhm.
deal, and that actually was a big learning lesson for me. Was just like, am I a combo or
Yeah.
mid range?
It felt
control?
off.
Yeah, and then I was just like, play testing hands, but I'm like, okay, I know what to do, and then when it comes to like actuality, it's like, oh shit, like where do I
Yeah.
pivot?
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, this is so fucking linear that
Yeah.
like this is crazy boring. Like,
Yeah.
I'm just literally doing the exact same plays
Mhm.
the same time over and over again, and end with a godly board that actually can't be broken
Yeah.
unless I get fucking dark rulered.
Yeah.
And then it's
yeah.
like, ah, shit. But then that's when it's just like, I didn't actually know how to play the deck fully,
Mhm.
because at the YCS I learned so much about like, oh, that's how you interact with this. Like, that's why people are playing this card.
Yep.
And I just didn't know the deck. And like,
Yeah.
out of the side deck or extra deck, when I feel comfortable with the deck, it's like every spot matters.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's just like, man, this extra deck's tight. That's when I know like I'm comfy with the deck,
Yeah.
and I know what the weaknesses are and what the meta is telling
Yeah.
how to play the
Because
deck.
you look at a card and you're like, it's not a flex spot. I need this for these these situations
Totally.
that you found yourself in by playing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah. So then yeah, I went X4
Yeah.
and I'm just like, what the fuck?
No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, because you got a double draw or something.
No, I just lost. What did I do? I don't even remember. Anyways,
Yeah.
the first two was funny enough a mirror match,
Yeah.
which I'm like, I was practicing against
Yeah,
Dracotail and
yeah.
Yummy,
Yeah.
not fucking K9 Christian. And like I practiced against VS K9,
Yeah.
but then I'm like, I don't even know my own deck. Like
Yeah.
I'm so puzzled, and
Yeah.
I only had a week to learn it.
Right,
That's the
right,
other
right,
part.
right, Yeah.
Where realistically looking back, I should have just played Ryziel Fiendsmith because it was still full power.
Yes.
And it's just like I know how to like I should. The only thing I should have worried about that week was what I sided it, like what I have to side in.
Yeah.
So I kind of regret that, but the K9 cards were so fun to play with.
Yeah.
And it's just
right,
like,
right.
yo, Nash Knight,
Yeah.
suck up the monster.
Crazy.
Like, and then like I think another reason too was I felt that how the meta is targeting destructions weren't that strong,
Right.
and like they could just Yummy could
Yeah,
bounce
because all three of the new decks, like say Dracotail, Yummy, K9,
yeah,
they were able to summon something avoiding the targeting.
totally,
Yeah.
yeah.
So and then or they had a way to, tag out or do whatever.
But here's
or,
another thing
yeah.
too. It's just like, well,
Or they have lupus underneath. You can't target it anyways. So
yeah, and it's
yeah.
like, man, even Imperm felt bad.
yeah,
Like
right,
people
right,
was taking out Imperm
Yeah.
for that YCS. So then, yeah, I kept it with Christian because I was like, nah, you know what? I stick to one deck and I master it,
Mhm.
and like until I start winning, I haven't mastered it yet. And then that's when I just like stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh in general. Or just like I don't need to go to Sunday tournaments. Like
Yeah.
I guess that was also like summertime.
Right.
So
yeah,
it was like
yeah.
partying and like, I don't need to do
Yeah.
this. I like fucking yeah. So then yeah, I was just like, I think I made the decision 2 weeks ago to switch because Holy Shoes went down to $5.
Well, yeah, and it should say too, like you did suffer on the ban list again.
Yeah,
Like, a lot of the
inclusions.
Christian cards
Yeah.
got hit, right?
Yep.
Um,
Oh, and then the emergency ban list also fucked us too.
yes.
And
yeah,
it's
yeah,
like, what's the point of playing this deck?
Yeah.
There's nothing.
yeah, because after it got hit from like say full power,
Yeah.
then the deck was using, things we've talked about a lot here, lingering floodgates, cringe kind of,
Yeah.
artifact lock or I guess spell canceller still a thing, but
Yeah.
it was kind of gimmicky where it's like, yeah, you are playing Christian K9, but like you're not ending on like the cool Skeletus with Nova or Infinity rather, and like a Ripper.
Yeah.
It's like you're ending on Ripper and like some jank ass like level 5.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like it probably didn't feel like
It never feels good
yeah.
to end that board.
Yeah.
When I end on that board, I'm like, I fucked up somewhere.
Yeah.
And I know for a fact where I fucked up. And it's just like, yeah.
Even like the Durendal lock, like for me, like those are not aspects of the game I enjoy.
No.
And like everyone feels this way. When you get locked out of playing the game,
Yeah.
it's way worse of a feeling than my opponent had every interaction in the
Totally.
but then at least I got to try. But when it's like, you're
You can't
playing,
summon anything.
Yeah, you can't
Yeah.
summon, like it's even like the Idol lock and the
Even
any-
the Dice Master lock was just like, fuck,
yeah,
dude.
oh
like,
yeah, brutal time. Yeah.
But yeah, that was going through the YCS.
Yeah.
So I got that Dice Master like twice, and I'm like, fuck me. Like,
Yeah.
that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, YCS.
Run me through, because by the end of the 4th round, like you say, you were X4.
Yeah.
But I swear you were like X3-1. I think you had a draw or something.
What was it? I was, yeah. Oh, no, I did have a draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a draw.
Yeah. Because it's before the time
Yeah.
rule change.
Yeah.
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 So.
Oh, that was against, so that was round 2 against the mirror match.
Yeah. Okay.
So I was going to win,
Yeah.
but then I fucked up my Dice Smasher play.
Oh.
And then it just like, it prolonged the game. I think that was my phone.
Oh, all good.
Yeah, that was shitty because he didn't also know how to play the deck.
Oh,
So we're kind of just like, can you activate that? Wait, what?
let's read it.
Yeah.
It goes into time.
Dude, and then round 3, I sat next to one of my buddy I know in Calgary.
Oh,
And I
Justin,
did
right?
yeah,
okay,
I did a play, and he's like, dude, that was not the right play. I'm like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, I'll tell you after. And then he literally just said Smiger. I'm like, what do you mean Smiger? And he's like, it goes into Clockwork Knight. I'm like, dude,
Yeah.
I don't know this deck.
Yeah.
I lost complete confidence at that time.
Yeah.
It was like, it happened. Like, it's shitty, but it's just
Yeah.
like, yo, man, that's the reality of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's just like,
Yeah.
don't go to an event with the deck that you just
That you're not
learned a
prepared,
week with. Yeah.
I honestly, like, going back even further, that's how I felt the regional we played like a week after that Malice ban list,
Yeah.
and the Rizio ban list,
Same.
is I was like panicking, putting new
Yeah.
cards in to facilitate the loss of, one fewer, like 3 fewer starters.
Totally.
So I was playing like weird ass Cyberse monsters. What's the one? Dotscaper and
Yeah.
Code of Soul and EMP Meow Mine or whatever.
Yeah.
Like I put those in, fucking why not? Put Bestials in, because fucking why not? Like
Yeah.
just trying to get back the full power Malice, right?
Mhm.
And it was like a couple days after that, it's like, yo, fuck this. I'm gonna play Voiceless Voice. And I just was cooking
Mhm.
with Voiceless Voice, and I was like, man, I really wish I just would have taken this instead.
Yep.
But I'm sure you felt this way too before. There's a feeling that like when you have one of these like meta decks,
Mhm.
that you have to play it,
Mhm.
because knowing that eventually it's going to get hit, or it's going to get power crept and hit,
Yeah.
you're like, there's a very small window where this deck is going to be the best or one of 3 best decks. And I have to maximize my chances of, you're in win now mode essentially.
Yeah.
Like any sports
You gotta get
team.
value for the cards.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It's like, yeah, I can take a fun deck to this tournament,
Yeah.
but then my chances of winning go down.
Mhm.
And that's one less week I have in this arbitrary window that we don't really know,
Yeah.
because Konami's not very vocal about it, that I might be
Check off.
missing out on opportunities for my deck to top, right?
Totally. And then get prizing.
You're right.
Like, because prizing is what makes money out of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Like, you buy your copy, and then whatever you have extra buys more copies of something else.
Right, exactly. Yeah. So, I don't know. I just had that feeling at that regional where I was like, well, I have to play it because like it is the
It's
best
the
deck.
best
And,
deck, yeah.
who knows? We don't really know. But whatever. Anyways, going back to the YCS, I want you to take me through, because like after round 4, I was X3.
Mm-hmm.
So I had lost round 4, and that's when like my tournament dreams died.
Yeah.
And I talked about it before on here, but like I went through this like, find yourself moment of like, what the fuck am I doing here?
Yeah.
Why did I travel to fucking lose like this?
Yeah.
Like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna play Giant Card? Am I gonna play the main event just for like,
Just contemplating life.
type shit? Like, I just have to go out by the ocean and fucking take a deep breath and like, yo, it's
Sometimes,
okay,
man.
man. I'm having a good time. But what was that like for you? Because you dipped out for a minute.
Yeah. So I dropped, and then I'm like, I'm fucking hungry.
That was the thought process.
That was the first thing on my mind. I'm like,
Yeah.
I could eat now
Yeah,
and no time rush.
yeah,
And I could chill. Like, you told them about our trip
yeah.
to Vancouver,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like how the timing situation was just fucked up,
Yeah,
and like,
oh yeah.
we met up.
I don't know if I mentioned that on the pod.
Oh
But
my god, dude.
we thought our plane was at 3:00 and it was at 13:00. So we were like just
What a-
lollygagging into the airport. They're like, "Yo, we gotta go."
Me and Charles are smoking in the fucking pit. He's like, "Yo, I think our flight's at 1:30." I'm like, "Nah, it's at 3." Like, Matt told me I'm stupid and checked the flights, and it's at 3. I'm like, I trust Matt.
Nah.
And then he's like, "Dude, that's when we come back." I'm like,
yeah.
"Oh
That was
shit!"
my bad. Yeah.
And then I remember your ass just like,
I was like, "Yo, I'm not gonna make it, man. Yo, go without me. Go on, I'll hold it back." Oh,
Fucking
bro, I
climbed
was
the mountain, man.
stressing, sweating, bro. Then I get there, They let me butt the line. They're like, last call to fucking Vancouver. I'm like, yeah, please. And then Nick from the fucking shop, he's there and he's like, yo, man, I need you to put my binder in your bag. Put my deck box in your bag, man, please.
I'm looking at you. I'm like, this guy's gonna say fucking no.
Dude, I had him in. I was like,
I know.
I was like, he's just a boy, man. He's just a boy. And I'm like, yeah, give me that shit, man. Fine. And then he was late for his flight.
Yeah.
So then I'm trying to get through the fucking customs,
Oh.
the security, and they're holding me up for my laptop. And Nick's like, yo, I need my deck box. Oh, what a mess.
Oh,
anyway.
man, dude.
Yeah. So you're eating.
Yeah, I just ate, and then I called the girl I was talking to at the time, and like my mindset was just like, honestly, it was my first YCS,
Yeah.
and like it's
Yeah.
a learning experience. Like
Right.
what I've learned now in the past week, like this fucking week was crazy personal, but like it was a lot of learning lessons,
Mm-hmm.
and like the game of Yu-Gi-Oh is literally just play the fucking game.
Yeah.
If you want to get good, just play the game.
Just you
Like,
gotta
just
get the reps in.
discipline, like show up every Sunday, show up every Friday,
Sure, yeah.
play tests like
Yeah.
for 4 hours, right? And it was kind of just like I did this to myself.
Yeah.
I had a week to study a deck,
Yeah.
and I was very confident
Yeah.
because of just winning with
Yeah.
Rizal Fiendsmith, where I just knew everything.
Right.
To then I'm like, I don't even know what the next 3 decks like are weak to. Like, what's
Yeah.
the fucking weak? Like Yummy, I was like, where do I stop Yummy?
Yeah.
Right? Canines, it's like I don't want to activate shit.
There's the fun thing. You don't.
You don't. And then you're just like, wow, they ended with a hand and graveyard monster negate,
Yeah.
a monster on the field negate that burns half your life points,
Yeah.
and then a shit ton of cards that just pop, and they're not even on the field yet.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then you're
Gross.
just like, all right, well, let's just play Win-A-Met.
Yeah.
And I entered the first one and won that. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
okay.
That helped.
I
yeah.
kind of know how to play it. But then it's just like, it's against like players that
had dropped as well.
had dropped, and
Or
it's just like
just there for side
the
events.
level of
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
locals.
Yes. Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, I see where I'm at.
Yeah.
Where I stand, and I
Mhm.
just need to play the fucking game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to get the reps in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the ban list hit. I'm like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
new format. And then the
Yeah.
ban list hit again, and it's like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
new format. Like,
yeah.
and this is like before every big event, like the regionals. I was
Yeah.
like, ah, fuck,
Yeah.
like I don't even know the Milner lock for sure.
Yeah.
Like, what do I? And yeah,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I think like it has been really unfortunate timing for our like so you and I went to the like our local regional that
Yeah.
was hosted here, which normally isn't.
No.
We went to the one in like the neighboring city.
yep,
We went to YCS Vancouver,
yep,
and every single one of those has been preceded by either a format warping release
yep,
or a format warping ban list.
yep.
All 3 of them in the last year that we've gone to have all had these conditions.
Totally.
And it's crazy because it's like, it really is like, oh, you have a week to prepare.
Yeah.
And you don't know what you don't know, right? There's like our current metagame now. If there's a regional tomorrow, I feel very confident in what decks I'm going to see,
Yeah.
what things
100%.
I need, and what states of game I've lost or won at which point. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? I know where to scoop. I know when it's like I've been beaten.
Totally.
I know where I misplay, kind of thing. When you have a week to prepare for a format, especially when there's new decks, there's no way to know.
No.
Because like, if you think about it, the Mjolnir lock has existed since the release of K9.
Yeah.
People just weren't doing it
No.
because they didn't need to. But also, it's like it's one of those things where, like, it's an innovation, right? It's
Yeah.
it's like debaucherous and like cringe, but somebody took the time to like find which cards are applicable and find a combo to use those cards in, right? It's like how we saw any deck that could bridge into a light fiend when
Mhm.
Fiendsmith came out. They discovered every way they could,
Totally.
right? Or bridge
Well,
into
We had
Mitsu.
this conversation too,
Yeah.
where it's just like these pros are already playing this format
Yes, way before
before we
yeah.
get. But
Yeah.
like that's where the ban list, when emergency
the
ban
thing.
list comes
Yeah,
in,
yeah.
and then it's like, oh shit,
Yes.
like now what do we do? That's when it's just like, I think skill comes into big play, or being lucky, either one. But
Yeah.
it's just like, oh shit, like you could start. I like how the game's evolving, where we could start seeing the same players topping,
yeah.
and it's
Yeah.
just like, shit, okay, like legit look at they're dedicating their life to this game, and
Yeah.
it's showing, and it's results.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. It is like reassuring in that it's like, it's not just like, oh, Buddy picked the best strategy at this certain time and that's
Yes.
why he won. It's like, no, these are players who do this
Totally.
and they get rewarded for like what they put into it.
Another thing was like when I first quit the game, I got so ticked off because there's like a Magic player that joined the tournament and he topped,
Yeah.
and it's like, is our game is that easy that it just takes that like
Oh, I
like
yeah,
so low,
yeah.
like how am I so bad at this game? Like what the
Yeah.
fuck is it me? But then now you look at it and it's like, nah, dude, like you literally have to study the fucking
Yeah.
game.
I think I'm totally 1000% biased on this.
Yeah.
I think if you were picking up a game for the first time, this is by far the most complicated one.
Yes.
I-
100%.
yeah,
But also the most rewarding.
that's because it's so complicated.
Dude, it's crazy. Like I watch like Magic players or like Pokemon, like the new Gundam.
Yeah,
I'm just like, wow, you guys actually take turns. Like
yeah,
that's cute. That's cute.
Yeah.
You guys are playing a game.
This game's been 20 minutes.
Yeah,
what the
like
fuck?
you guys are laughing.
Yeah.
It's fun. You play Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's like, I drew all going first cards.
Yeah.
I'm going second.
Yep.
That's life.
Yeah.
You're dealt with the card. And then just
Yeah.
like you got, but to pros, it's sometimes just like, I could have played through it if they only had that one less
Right.
negation.
Right.
And that's what I mean by playing like, if they have it, they have it.
And
right?
you know what's interesting about this is because we said off the top, I'm a mid-range combo control player.
Yeah.
And you find yourself more in line with that play style too.
Yes.
That I think also lends itself to not just understanding your deck, but understanding the format,
Yeah.
right?
100%.
Because when you play a deck that's low to the floor, like my example or most recent one, playing Draco Tail,
Yeah.
I can do the same combo every turn one with
Yep.
minor variants, depending on what I opened or if I know what I'm playing into.
Yeah.
But I'm setting up 3 trap cards that are not broken by any means.
Yeah.
I'm setting up a pop in addition to that, and I'll also get a fusion. So I'm putting up 5 interactions in most cases, sometimes 6 or 7,
Mm-hmm.
depending on what's in hand. That's pretty low to the ground, in my opinion. Now, some people might hear that and go like, well, 5 stops, but it's not stops. It's not stops. It like one of the most interesting things is like the Draco Tail Horn,
Yeah.
which is compulse, but only for attack position.
Yeah.
Which not only makes it compulse, but it makes it Baguska.
Yeah.
Because you're going to summon everything in defense until you can get rid of that card
Totally.
because it's not worth it, right? So it's these things you consider when you're making a Draco Tail board. Like, yes, it might put up like what you would consider like a pretty weak end board, like a Gulamel, maybe a Spheres.
Mm-hmm.
That's not, Cyber Dragon Infinity with Ripper and whatever have you, right?
Spell cancel. Yeah.
Pretty low to the ground. But I know what I'm playing into. So
Yeah.
I know if I spend these as like fiscally responsible as possible,
Yeah.
I can push to the next turn where you don't have enough to crack back at me and I just beat you in the grind,
Totally.
right? And I recycle everything that I used on the first turn and I get it back
And
for
I
the
hate
third
watching
turn.
it, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like, fuck, man. Like, I'm playing a deck that I, like,
It's simple, but it's effective.
yeah. And, like, that's what I wanted. Was
Yeah.
simple and effective.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, I don't have to think too hard through lines.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
a total 180 from me playing Malice,
Yeah.
where it's like, oh, this is not simple, very effective,
Yeah.
but like soul draining in a way that's like, it's
Yeah,
only
you-
after I stopped playing the deck where I was like, I
You started
don't know if
liking
now when I think about playing the deck, and viewers can check the video I posted teaching my buddy Cam how to play the deck,
Yeah.
which was fun.
Yeah.
But guys have asked me like, yo, can you put it together so we can test against it? And the thought of playing it like eats away at my
Yeah.
soul.
Makes you
Where
want
I'm
to
like,
puke.
yeah,
Yeah.
like I just don't want to do it, man.
Dude,
It's like,
even at, like, at the YCS, you're like, I could play Malice,
yeah,
but I don't want to learn anything.
Yeah.
and like it just makes you sour at the game.
Yeah.
And you played Gem Knight,
Yeah.
and you're like, I don't need to learn anything.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shotgun Fulia, shotgun Fulos.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Yeah. That
Right?
was the thing, right? Because the format was so open and like unknown to me,
Yeah.
anyways, that it was like, bro, I'm just gonna play something that like doesn't require a whole lot of
Totally.
knowledge,
And
right?
it just like if you're not playing the right deck that fits your play style,
Yeah.
you just don't want to play,
yeah.
and you're just like stuck.
And that was the thing. My thinking of not taking Malice. It's funny too because I think 2 weeks before that YCS, there was an OTS where I got my first invite like ever.
Yeah.
And I did it playing Malice,
Yeah.
and I was like, yo, finally, I'm getting rewarded for having played this deck for however long. Right? I'm
True.
finally starting to see the success. Then a week later, I go to the locals there, and I go X2 or X3 or something, and I was like, bro, what is going on? And so my thought process was like, I'm not taking this deck to the YCS because even though this could be the best deck,
Yeah.
in this room of 500 to 1,000 players, I am not the best Malice player. I know that for sure.
Yeah.
Like, and that was just like honest admission. Like, most people there who have this same deck are going to be better at it than I am. And if I mirror match into those people, I'm going to lose every time. Like, unless I die roll and they brick, like, I mean, Malice mirror matches are kind of a die roll thing, but I just didn't want to go play a deck where, like, I was the least capable at playing it, which, like, you spoke to that. Like,
Yeah.
that was kind of your experience there. It was like, because you had the
Yeah.
least experience with it,
Yeah.
even when you played mirror matches, you were losing them because those people were, like, ready to bring that deck
Yeah.
there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my thought process. And even though I did poorly at the tournament, I don't think I would have changed my decision. Like, the only thing I would have considered playing outside of Gem Knight was Voiceless Voice. And at that point, I was confident that Voiceless Voice was not good enough,
It
right?
was not good.
So,
Dude, when you sent deck lists on the group chat,
Yeah.
you're just like,
Yeah.
I'm in my head. I'm like, bro, just
Yeah.
give it up.
nah, bro,
Just move on.
it's not going to work.
Just
Yeah.
move on.
But that's the thing, though, is like, I crave that, like, low to the ground. I set up my board, and
Yeah.
it doesn't beat you just by being there, but it beats you by me playing
Totally.
properly.
Honestly, yeah, that's what made me love the game more.
Yeah.
Like when I played Ryziel Fiendsmith, it was like, I'm gonna beat you down
Yeah.
until you're like, I scoop.
Yeah.
And it's like, nice.
Until you try
Yeah.
to activate a continuous spell. It's like, no.
No.
Sorry.
You're gonna
buddy.
normal summon activate effect?
Yeah.
No.
Boom.
See ya.
Yeah.
But even like, so that's why I also like I got to a point where I was like, oh, I know how to play going second.
Yeah.
And it just
Summon
every deck could
X.
play second, but it's just
Summon
like
X.
pretty much
Yeah.
X or like even just. I like that deck because I was watching a lot of people's emotion
Mm-hmm.
and seeing where to pivot.
Yeah.
Where like Sean was even saying this when he was like asked tips for VS. He's like, honestly, all depends on what your hand is and how they react.
Yeah.
We were just like, normal summon, no worry. Activate effect. If they pause or if they shotgun Perulia, you know you fucked up. So typically it's just like, you always start with Jokul and a level 5. If you have Jokul and Nor,
Sure.
like I made my mistakes where it's just normal summon Nor and I'm like, okay, I'm good. But then they Perulia me. I'm like, I don't have Dash. I'm fucked.
Oh, the Fua, you mean?
Oh, Fua, sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
So then like, if you do a Jokul Nor
Mm-hmm.
and you just wait and just like see what they do,
Yeah.
that's when it's like, oh, they don't have Fua.
Yeah.
Cool. So now they're contemplating either to Ash or they're like have Droll in hand and waiting for me to activate
Yes.
Jokul.
Yeah.
And then you just make Ripper and then you see their
Ripper
reaction
ad, Yeah.
and they're like, you had the Droll. So those 3 other cards are combo pieces or like I have to deal with one more hand traps. What
Yeah.
the odds are, right?
Right.
And it's just like, damn, I can make a board now. Like I'm playing for
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
That's what I love about Yu-Gi-Oh! And that's what I love about like Vanquish Soul compared to Christian, where Christian's like, I drew a Christian card and K9. They both end poorly if they have an interruption. And I don't know where to fucking pivot. Because I have a Smiger and a Nori. They're both 2 normal summons.
Right.
Or it's just like, you lose.
Yeah.
As in like, if you have a Holy Suit and a VS
Yeah.
that is a normal summon, you're like, well, if they stop this, at least I end with a Holy Suit
Yeah.
and a
definitely
card.
more ways to pivot, right?
Yeah.
And I think VS K9 is an interesting deck to me in that, like, in the previous format before the ban list,
Yeah.
it was pretty like unfuckwittable. Like,
Oh, dude, with 3 stake your soul,
yeah, but
take your nose. Like, what the fuck?
both decks on their own are pretty, like we say, low to the ground, mid range combo.
Yeah.
Right. Ripper is a very powerful card,
But it's
but-
beatable.
but it's beatable.
Yeah. It's 23 attack.
And there's no one Vanquish Soul card that I find to be like unfair.
No.
Like Holy Sue is very good, but it's no different than Azuna or Femena or Snatchy.
No.
It's in that same power range, right? Caesar Valius is a non-target pop,
True.
but so is Draco Tail Pan. So there's
Yeah.
nothing in either deck to me that feels like unfair.
Yeah.
It's the merging of 2 decks that makes it like takes them both up a
Ceiling.
level. But like when we play tested this past weekend, like that is still, even with all the hits, a very tough matchup for Draco Tail.
100%.
Just the sequencing of things, where you spend those interactions,
Yeah.
there's not a lot of ways to get great value.
And like
It's basically like have droll
Yeah.
or suffer.
well, even how you stated it was like it's a that compulse has to be an attack, so you
Yeah.
just make a like it's a weaker. What's that level rank for?
Baguska?
Baguska.
Yeah.
Where like VSK9, if you got Stake or Soul, you could summon Raisin in defense mode and just clear through the
Yeah,
line.
exactly,
Whereas
yeah.
like Jokel and Holy Suit are both in defense mode no matter
Yeah.
what. Like
Yeah, true.
so it's just the matchup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's, we talked about this like when Just first came out and when the ban list came out, it was like a triangle format, right?
Yeah.
I think right now we've developed more into
It's like 5 decks.
like a star, I guess.
yeah.
Where it's like Mitsu, it's Yummy, it's K9, Draco Tail, and
It's basically like there's 5 archetypes
Yes.
and they're all mismatch.
kind of
Yeah, like
jammed
Mitsu,
together.
Yummy, K9, Draco, and then Malice even, I guess.
Yeah, I guess at this point, yeah.
Like what else?
But yeah, it's either like Mitsu, Yummy, or Mitsu, or Yummy
Mitsu K9 now.
type shit. Yeah.
There's yeah.
Yeah, but I find like this kind of format is healthy for the game in
Yeah.
that like there are decks that feel like Yummy Mitsu feels the most like oppressive,
Mhm.
but it's not unbeatable.
No.
You just have to play well and draw well enough,
Yeah.
or build your deck so that you can only draw well enough, which I think is fine. But I guess more in line with our main topic, like you switched decks, you felt like it was time, and this is a thing that's happened to you previously too, where you felt the need to switch decks, even
Yeah.
though it wasn't like sometimes the immediate result of a ban list or something.
Totally.
But what are your kind of like criteria like for when it's time?
Honestly, you just if I'm having fun with it.
Yeah.
Like I bring too much emotion to this game, which
Let's see, man. You got to be
which-
passionate about
yeah,
something.
I'm
Yeah.
not that autistic. Like I wish I was 100% just like, no, I need to play this deck because it's the
Yeah.
best deck.
Yeah.
But it's really like, does the card look cool?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm gonna play it. It looks pretty
underrated
sick,
factor.
Yeah.
Underrated factor.
right? And it's just like I don't want to fucking play desserts.
Yeah.
Like
Pretty cool though.
they're pretty cool, but it's also like not my play style.
Yes.
So going back
there's
to
no
like
there's nobody who has a sword. I'm
Yeah.
out. I got him off. I can't do
Totally.
it. Man. Yeah.
right,
There's no wizard or knight. Oh
So-
my God.
yeah, my criteria for decks and like when to switch is like, what do I feel like playing right now?
Yeah.
Where it's just like I don't want to learn combo because it's like I don't feel good with it in this format. It's a very mid-range format.
Yeah.
Like every board, they could play through 2 hand traps and still end with something.
Yeah.
But now you're playing with 4 cards and they could have something, right?
Right.
Like it's just where there's like the Molcharmy cards give a big advantage to mid-range because if you go second and you drop a Molcharmy, you're gonna draw 4 cards
Right.
because combo decks can't build a board.
Right.
It's a weak ass board. So yeah, when I know it's time to switch is like A, fun factor,
Mm-hmm.
B, like what are hands looking like against in tournaments and locals,
Yeah.
and like what are other people playing? Like, is my deck good and relevant in the format?
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah. So
What
like
about you?
fun and
Yeah.
like results. I guess for me, like those two things are similar. But like I mentioned before, like I have a tough time straying from a meta strategy when it's meta relevant.
Yeah.
So like I've had this kind of thing recently where I'm playing Draco Tail, and when I go and play tournaments,
Yeah.
I enjoy playing Draco Tail.
Yeah.
But now I'm getting to the point where the thought of playing Draco Tail is becoming taxing. Like,
You're getting bored.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially that's what it boils down to. And so
Yeah.
I'm like, how do I make Radiant Typhoon good? Just as something to switch up. But I know if I go to a tournament that I actually care about doing well in,
Mm-hmm.
so even if that's, Sunday locals,
Mm-hmm.
maybe at my Tuesday locals I go and play like Radiant Typhoon.
Totally.
But this is a personal thing. The issue for me is like Tuesday locals so far. If I'm not coming back with 9 packs, I'm not going, man.
That's what I mean.
So
man.
I gotta take Draco Tail.
That's what I mean.
But for me, yeah, fun factor 2, success rate, yes. But I think it's just like, and maybe this is like fun as well, but it's kind of just like, does it feel natural
yes.
to do what I'm doing? And
Totally.
like, do I care about the lore of the cards? Which I also say is like fun factor 2, where it's like you said,
Builds emotion.
does it look cool?
Yeah.
Like, there's one
Does
of
it
the
look cool? Well, that's cool.
exactly, dude. That was one of the things playing Malice.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely think the art on those cards is beautiful,
Yeah.
but it's not a Yu-Gi-Oh deck I would have been like, yo,
It's not
that
your
looks
style,
sick.
bro.
It's not my style.
No, it's not your
Like,
style.
I came to love those cards. Like,
Yeah. gotta
after
build
playing
story.
it for so long, it was like, okay, now there's like an attachment I have to this deck because it was part of who I was as
Totally.
a player, right? But it's not a deck that like I yearn to like make good again.
100%.
Whereas like anytime I go through my binder and I see my voiceless cards, I'm like, what about now?
Dude, just leave it, man.
No, ultimately it's like, it's not the time.
It's not the time.
But
I put my Snake Eyes shit away in a box, so I don't have to
Yeah.
look at it. Because it's like, dude, OSS is still gone.
yeah, OSS is
OSS
still
is still
gone.
gone. And like Fiendsmith, I'm like, if Moon was still out, it would actually be pretty good right now.
Yeah.
Because you could make K9 Fiendsmith. Like, that's where I made another problem. Was
Yeah,
like,
no locks in K9.
yeah,
You know.
right? And also like, what I find that I did back then was just like, I play one arc, and
Yeah.
then it goes into like, I carry over an arc to make another arc, and then
Yeah.
I drop the old arc and then bring the new arc to the next
Right,
deck.
right.
And it's just like,
There's some consistent
yeah.
thread.
And like when I first got K9, I was playing K9 Fiendsmith, and I was like, this is actually not a bad deck. Like,
Yeah.
I could play it. And thinking about it now, I'm like, holy shit! Like, the stuff I know about K9s, I
Yeah.
could have made K9 Fiendsmith work at Vancouver,
Right.
and I would have had a funner
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And like, so that's another thing that like with Christian on K9, it changed my mentality around the game, where it's just like, I gotta kill you now,
Mhm.
or else I can't grind.
Which like that is a really important thing,
Yeah,
because I said off the top, I've said it on many episodes, that like you play for follow up.
yeah,
And so when you specifically are playing a deck that's like, I have to win now,
yeah.
it's like anti what
Dude,
you
you're
are.
calling it too. You're like, you need to switch decks, bro.
Dude, yeah.
Let's play. If I win, we switch decks. I'm like, bro, I don't have the money for this.
Dude,
right?
I lost.
And you-
Fuck. I was trying to help, man.
yeah, I know. But it was like, damn, dude, the deck wants to stick with me.
Yeah.
And then like, yeah, I just saw Holy Sears for $5. I'm like,
Oh, hey.
boom.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Crazy.
building VS.
They probably shot up after the YCS
Yeah, I
too.
think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Xiaolongs are like 15 a pop now,
Oh
too. I'm
shit,
like,
dude, you got
Jesus
it at the right
Christ.
time. And I think it's obviously like it suffered like crazy hits. VSK9 did
Yeah.
on the ban list, right? Like
Yeah.
hits
100%.
that made a lot of people drop the deck and start playing Yummy Mitsu,
Totally.
right? But like I don't think you would enjoy playing Yummy Mitsu for the
No.
reasons you already said. Maybe Mitsu, but not Yummy Mitsu.
Dude, I don't play Mitsu because of Dallas.
Oh, because
Just
why?
fuck Dallas.
You heard it here, man.
Yeah. No, it's like, it's a cool concept, but if you get your ritual stopped, you're like,
Yeah.
cool.
It's just one of I like the art is sick, and I like ritual monsters.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go check out my voiceless voice Mitsu profile. Fuck me,
Hey,
man.
good tag, man.
Fuck.
Good tag.
Anyway, yeah, but
But yeah. So yeah, I thinking back now, it's just like I should have just played K9 Fiendsmith and like do my own thing.
yeah, but see, isn't that a fucking awful feeling
Ah,
when you're like, I should have played X deck for X event,
yeah,
and the window's gone now.
totally.
Because like for me, it was like,
But
dude,
you never know, man. It could come back.
it could come back.
That's what Yu-Gi-Oh is.
It can always come back, but it's
Yeah.
like the feeling of like I said, like at that region, I was like, should play voiceless,
Yeah.
and it wasn't just like oh, this is my comfort deck thing. It was like I tested it,
You
and I
felt
was
good with it.
winning. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like because at first I was like, yo, Blue Eyes is just on paper. Blue Eyes is just voiceless voice, but better.
Yeah.
Literally, all the cards do the exact same shit. It's just better.
Yeah.
But then I was playing into Blue Eyes players, and I was winning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, I'm just better at this. Like our cards can do the same shit. I'm just better, bro.
But
But
it's kind of crazy too, because like if you look at YCS Bologna,
yeah,
right, like Josh Smith, or yeah, Josh,
yeah.
Josh, and like Dinkabui,
yeah,
they're like, there's gonna be a lot of Draco Tail players.
yeah,
VS K9 is very valuable. Like,
yeah.
it's a very good position right now. Because who wants to play Missy Yummy where there's bricks,
Mhm.
and then you're playing against the best deck,
Yeah.
which is your worst matchup?
Right, yeah,
Like, what are the odds of winning that?
yeah,
Right? So might as well
Yeah.
play the best deck.
yeah,
But then people start to get like feed like. This is another thing that I learned for the last 2 weeks. You're just like, dude, play cards that you want to play.
yeah.
Like, if you feel good about this card, play it until you don't feel good about it.
Right, yes.
And like,
yeah,
yeah, you could get advice from other people, but in the end, like these guys were like they had an experience with the card differently from you.
yeah, yeah. That's a thing too. Like anytime there's a YCS or big event or format change or ban list or whatever,
Yeah.
you get these tier lists, right?
Totally.
And
Yeah.
one thing for me is like if you watch one guy, he's gonna say, "Yo, this card S tier, need
Totally.
to play it." Then the next guy puts it in like fucking whatever, leaving the binder, say,
Yeah.
and
Or top 16 or
yeah, type shit, and it's like, then you have to. Then it's no different than if I never watched the video,
Yeah.
because it's either fucking great or bad. So then
Yeah.
you take the information of this guy says it's good for these reasons, this guy says it's bad for this reasons. What's the truth in my deck?
Totally.
Because if I'm not playing the deck that this guy's playing, my perspective on it might be different. Or I'm playing a deck that loses to it and it feels S tier when someone else's deck is playing it.
Yeah.
But when my deck plays it, it's actually pretty bad. I can't really get away with playing this card.
100%.
Say like Super Poly.
Yeah.
In Draco Tail, it doesn't feel good.
No.
When you're sitting on Femena and a couple hand traps with no Draco Tail name and Super Poly in hand, you feel like a dumbass, right?
Totally.
Like, yeah, I'll get them on their turn, you know?
And against your worst matchup where they have different attributes
Exactly.
on an end board, you're
Exactly. So there was a time where it's like Super Poly could be good when you're playing
Yep.
into Mitsuyami a bunch. But now that we're seeing the resurfacing of VSK9, not so much. Like,
like, yeah.
and yeah, I don't know. It's a weird aspect of especially our current format where the meta call is not, Draco Tail best deck,
No.
Yummy best deck.
Yeah.
VS got hit, so
But-
now it's not good.
Yeah.
Everyone's playing
It's a tier
these
2
things.
deck now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like you said, if everyone's playing Draco Tail because they saw a DTO win the YCS,
Mm-hmm.
then VSK9 is actually pretty good meta call.
Totally.
Okay, if you match into a Yummy Mitsu player, maybe you're in trouble. But if everyone's
What are
playing
the
Draco
odds?
Tail, yeah,
Right.
it's an aspect I don't love because I like straight up just like, I have my deck, you have your deck, let's figure it
Just
out.
play. Yeah.
But that's not how the game works.
Nope.
The game is like, especially when you get into this triangle, star, whatever you want to call it format,
yeah.
there are matchups that are working against you.
Totally.
Yeah, I don't like it used to feel good going into a Yummy player because it'd be like, I know my deck is like
Good
primed
against
to do well against this, but ever since Marshmallow, it's kind of like it doesn't feel that good
Yummy.
anymore.
You had it. You
Yeah.
had it. Yeah. That's honestly how I felt with Draco Tail and Branded.
Mhm.
I'm like,
Oh, if they have it, they have it.
they
Yeah,
have it. But then I'm like, wait, why am I scared of Mare Jade? It's an
Yeah.
old ass card.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's a good card. And then this is where the deck switching came into play. Where it's just like you said, I need to play turn 3, and Christian on K9 and like FTK decks. It's just not my playstyle.
Yeah.
And then, sorry, I want to go back to also like watching YouTubers and creating the tier list.
Yeah.
How I do that is just like I look at players that have the same kind of mentality as me, as like the play style, and I just listen to them. But then you see, like, I see a big difference between us. Where it's just like, dude, I'm sorry, but you don't have emotion like with the cards.
Yeah.
It's not an anime to you. It's
They
a
don't have
card
swords,
game.
man.
Yeah, like it's an anime for us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not a card game. Well,
Yeah.
it is a card
Well,
game, but
it's
like
both.
yeah,
It's there's and I think especially when I watch like younger like Yugi tubers, I struggle with it because they don't have that emotional connection to like the harder cards and all that shit.
Yeah.
Not that I'm like sitting there going fucking if I just type
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But it's kind of like I play the card game because I loved the card game in the show.
Yeah. All the
and
childhood
that's-
memories.
Yes,
all that
and
shit,
there's
yeah.
an element of nostalgia anytime I hand shuffle, right?
Mhm.
Like that's just what it is. And I feel like, especially when you get like the high end players that are like, I brought this deck because like I played Fiendsmith Snake Eye at this YCS because it's the best deck,
Yeah.
not because I like it, just because it's the best deck. That part to me irks me. So that's why I like a triangle format, because I remember when Josh was coming out, it was like, of
Yeah.
these 3, which of them would I play based off how cool they look,
Yeah.
right? It didn't matter to me that one was, Synchro Link, and one was Fusion, and one was XYZ.
Yeah.
It was like, which one of these do I find coolest? And I like struggle with Draco Tail a bit at first because I'm like, I'm not into the whole furry thing. But then I got over and
But
was
dude,
like,
so many
the
people
dragons.
also too were
Yeah.
like, this deck's the worst out of all 3.
Yeah.
I'm like, why is that? And it's like, because it has a bad matchup against VSK9.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh.
Yeah.
But, and I guess, so I think Vanquishful has a good matchup against Yummy to some extent.
Yeah.
Is that?
Draco Tail into Yummy into Vanquish Soul into Draco
No,
Tail.
K9.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I'm talking about different archetype, like separating K9 and Vanquish.
Yeah, so like if the game had no other cards and it was just Draco Tail, Yummy, and K9, say,
Yeah.
like
That's the triangle.
Yummy, like Draco Tail beats Yummy, Yummy beats K9 beats Draco Tail.
Yeah.
It's like rock paper scissors.
But then that's what makes VS good, is because VS has a good like
against
matchup
both. Yeah.
against Yummy.
Yeah. Yes.
Because like me popping your monsters, it's like it doesn't
Cool,
give a fuck.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm just gonna summon them back when I fusion.
Yeah. Right.
And then it's
right.
like, oh, well, I lost an effect.
Yeah.
As for Yummy, it's like, oh, you summon Snatchy, okay, activate Holy So you summon Raise and pop.
Yeah.
Call him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, fuck, I lost where I was gonna go with this. But yeah, like
The rock paper scissors thing, like
yeah. What was I gonna talk to you about? I don't even remember.
we're talking about Yugi tubers and now they don't care and
Oh yeah. The whole like matchup. Yeah, so it's honestly just like, yeah, you honestly just play whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that'll always be the case, right?
Yeah.
It's like if you're playing a deck just because it's good, but it's not enjoyable, I personally feel as though you're going to win less games.
Yeah.
Because you're less driven to succeed with a deck that you don't care about.
Yes.
But for me, it's not just that I really enjoy playing Draco Tail.
Yeah.
Like, as far as I'm concerned, like a video game, kind of like the gameplay loop of Draco Tail
yes.
is like the most fun for me to play because
Yeah.
you get into these cards and everything synergizes with each other. And it's like, I'm at the point now where, like with Malice, it was like, yeah, they're going to hit Dormouse and they're going to hit Rabbit and hit Underground. Yeah, those consistency things make
Yeah.
sense. And like, I understood it and I was pissed off that it happened.
So
But more so the timing of it.
Yeah.
Whereas I recognize like those hits needed to happen. When I play Draco Tail now, I'm like, and I'm totally biased, but I'm like, this is the best deck Konami's ever made in terms of like
play yeah.
play style, like the feeling of playing the deck feels good, but also like the power level.
Yeah.
No single card in Draco Tail is broken. Even Femena, that's like a game breaking mechanic.
You still
I
need
fuse on your
yeah.
turn is a very balanced card.
Yeah.
it doesn't it because all you get is a fusion out of it,
Yeah.
and you're locked into dragons and spellcasters.
And
when you
imagine
do.
drawing one Fermenta and then
And a
and
bunch
spells
of
and traps.
a bunch of ash blossoms.
Yeah.
Like for me, like even the Dracotail traps, you can stop every single one of them with one of the most basic hand traps in the game, right? Like and Bell too. So every part of the deck to me is like, and even like the fucking spell cards, it's like, yeah, it says branded fusion on the card, but the monster you're trying to summon forces you to use one from hand. So it's really not all that crazy.
I would honestly like thinking about it. It's the best going first and second deck.
Yeah, because the cards themselves are naturally board breakers.
Yeah.
And
You
going
set up a
first, you
board.
get to set up the
Yeah.
traps, right? It feels to me like when I think of like how a deck should be created,
Yeah.
like with fail safes, yes, we make them a branded fusion, but it can never be abused because you can only ever send one. And the things that you can send, like the thing that you have to send off the Rahu, always has to be a Dracotail monster
Yeah.
because it's Dracotail plus 1.5. So it's always a Dracotail you're sending. And if the effects we write on the Dracotail monsters
Yeah.
are balanced and fair, then this card can never be abused,
Totally.
right?
Yeah.
There's no Dracotail monster, like I said, that's like Malulu non-target negates, pretty powerful. That's probably the one that's the most like, if there was a card that was like could be unfair, similar to like X Rizio, because you send aggregator and you get that one's a targeted negate and you get the body, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very similar to that, but it's also a spell I have to activate, and it locks me into fusions, and I have to send the thing.
Totally.
Like there's
doesn't
so
allow
many
you
ways.
to play so many other meta, like other archetypes.
Which is like
Yeah.
that's all of those things combined. The gameplay loop, the way I feel like I'm never doing anything that's so oppressive that my opponent should be mad. Like I sent you guys the other day, I was playing online, and this guy was like, this fucking deck needs to get banned already.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, you're bad at this game. Because if you're playing a Dracotail and you're like, this deck is unfair, I'm sorry, you're bad at the game.
Dude, I love the deck profiles that like they played like they talk about retaliating C.
Yeah.
And they're like, just learn the fucking matchup.
Yeah.
Like
or contact C or like all the
contact. No, it's retaliating.
Yeah.
Like I saw a lot of profiles with VS just like players putting it in. They're like, yeah, this kills Dracotail. I just want to have an easy time with them.
Yeah.
And other players that just like fully disrespect Dracotail. And it's like, I don't side anything against Dracotail.
Yeah.
And it's like, damn.
Yeah.
And it's like, you just gotta learn the matchup.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. It's even like the shotgun Fua thing.
Totally.
Where it's like, yes, I've had this actually recently. It was a bit of a piss off, but I was playing against the guy. I was playing my least favorite deck of all time, which is Jurak.
Yeah.
And I normal summon Lucaeus.
Yeah.
And he ashes it. And I had like this weird moment where I was fucking pissed off. Because I'm like, dude, that's not where you ash Dracotail. That's so bad value.
Dude, that's why I love locals. Is because it's just like some people just do that and you're like,
yeah, you're an idiot.
that actually fucks me up.
Yeah, dude, that's
like,
the fucked up thing. And then I look at my hand, I'm like, I have no other play.
Yeah.
I don't have Fey meta. I'm fucking cooked.
And then
I lost.
And then you think back, you're like, actually, I should have started with that line.
But I'm like, dude, starting with that line is bad.
Exactly. And it's just like, you don't like.
Yeah.
So I think this is okay. Going back to the thing about like not wanting to play the deck first.
Yeah.
It's more emotional because you start to forget effects because you're just like, I'm playing a deck I don't want to play.
Yeah.
And then you miss out on effects.
Yeah.
Like, for example, like I started getting tired of Fiendsmith and I started missing Lacrima's effect to send Paradise.
Yeah.
And then Paradise effect, I'm like, oh shit, totally forgot that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, that's when I know I need to switch decks.
Oh,
With Krisher cards, where it's just like, oh yeah, I forgot to summon or like summon Infinity this way, or like, oh, I should have summoned Infinity before this, or like, this is the line, and it's like, I don't want to play this deck.
Yeah.
But yeah. So going back to YCS, about what were we talking about before? Jesus Christ, I'm so tired.
What about the YCS?
What were we talking about before I said about the emotional thing? We were getting into
Dracotail, like the card design.
Card design.
Yeah, when you ash in the wrong spot
Oh,
because you're bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
So going back to YCS, it's like these players are thinking about building their deck around playing other good players
Yes, and other good decks.
and other good
Yeah.
decks. And then it's just like when you get to locals, you're like, well, I want to play against the best deck and the best
Yes.
player. But then you get round 1 and 2, you're just like, why would you imperm there?
Yeah.
Or you ash me? Oh, I'm going off now. It's
Yeah.
like, you know?
That's where like it's really funny because like our locals has like a leaderboard.
Yeah.
Which is now introduced an element where it's like you want to win every game. For
Yeah.
myself, I'm not really concerned about the leaderboard because I don't play at that locals more than once a week.
No.
And so I recognize that there's guys that do.
Yeah.
They're always going to be in the top spot. So I'm not really.
And those are the guys that are winning.
Yeah.
And good for them, man.
Good for them.
Like,
but I'm not concerned with it because it's like I don't have time to put in
No.
the effort to compete.
because you got a girlfriend,
It's
play
type
sports.
shit.
You like, you know,
Yeah,
it's just
type
like,
shit.
yeah.
But anyway, what I have found, like at locals, when somebody does something in the wrong spot, I try to take note of that more than my own fuck ups.
Mm-hmm.
So I can tell them, hey, you don't want to do that there. You should have done this here. That way you would have cut off my play. And you know that because you know I added blah, blah, blah. That way,
Yeah.
next time I play that guy, I'm actually getting good data
Yeah.
because he knows where to ash.
Yep.
If he doesn't, like, kind of thing, right? I don't want to be winning against players that don't know what they're doing because then I'm not getting anything out of it besides a win, which is like a pack, right?
You know, I realized like playtesting on Saturday
Mm-hmm.
is like, don't tell me you have no hand traps.
Yeah, yeah.
Make me feel like I have like,
Like you have to play around.
yeah.
Shit. Yeah.
But I did say this too. Is like I'm still learning the deck, so please like
Yeah.
just bear with me.
Yeah, yeah.
But once we get to that point where it's just like don't like I need to play under hand traps, like
Yeah.
that's how you play test
Yes.
too. It's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah.
You gotta
Yeah, yeah. It's
Um,
it's the mental note of being
yeah.
like, oh, I actually don't have anything to worry about,
Yeah.
so then your lines aren't as efficient as possible.
But I do respect that because it's like you want to make locals
More
harder
competitive, yeah.
so that when you go to regionals,
You're prepared.
you're prepared.
Yeah.
And then picking your deck, you practice at locals,
Yeah.
and then you just weigh out your odds. Is it
Yeah,
justified
exactly.
to play it?
Yes.
Do you want to play
It
it?
becomes more of a data mine,
Yeah, totally.
you know. And but then okay, I had this experience at locals. It's my only loss on Sunday.
Yeah,
I played against this guy who's also playing Draco Tail.
yeah,
And it became apparent very early on that he had no idea what he was doing.
Oof.
But like he knew enough. But it was like he would like Rahu into like Secretarion. I'm like, you can't do that. Or he would like fuse and not use a Draco Tail on board. I'm like, you can't do that either. He'd be like, oh shit, sorry, okay, thanks. Or he would send something to Grave and like the chains would be wrong. And I'd be like, you shouldn't do it that way. He's a good guy and he's a really good player at our locals. He was like, this is the kicker, is I lost the fucking game.
Oh,
And he was like, yeah, I just picked this deck up today because, you know, I just needed a deck to play. But there was a point in the game where he had a Secretarion. And he had a Secretarion on the Gulamel on board. And I had him a Lulu effect go off to non-target negate something.
mhm.
And I was like, I had a Gulamel on my board. I negated his Gulamel because in my head, I was like, this guy doesn't know what he's doing. If I negate his Secretarion, it's now not going to be affected by his amount of banish monsters.
Yeah.
So it'll go back up to 3k attack. And I'm confident this guy doesn't know that. So I negate the Gulamel, and he was like, oh, okay. He goes battle phase. He swings with a now 2700 Secretarion into my Gulamel. And he goes, attack, and I go, yeah. And he's kind of waiting for me to put my guy in the grave. And I
Yeah.
go, okay, so what happens here is you take 100 and your Secretarion dies. And he
Yeah.
goes, what? I'm like, yeah, it's own effect. He goes, oh, shit. And then I had a moment where I was like, is that how I want to win the game? Like,
Yeah.
and I chose no.
Mm.
I said, it's all right, man. Attack with something else. Because I know
Yeah.
if that guy did know what he was doing,
Yeah. He wouldn't have.
he
done
would have sequenced his stuff differently, right? I don't
True.
want to win because someone's bad at the deck.
It's
I want to
packs, man.
win because
Packs.
packs is packs, though.
Packs are packs.
I was already XO at the time.
I think it's a moral compass. Like it's honestly like
Type
there's
shit.
no like you didn't do anything wrong or
No, no,
right.
no.
It's just like
Yeah.
whatever you
Plus,
choose,
it's
yeah.
like, again, like I want the data. Where did I
Totally.
actually go wrong in this match?
Yeah.
You know, and there were times where like he would hand trap one of my things, and I'd be like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
But then it's like, okay, well, yeah, that stopped my play.
Yeah.
You know, but then it feels like you're giving someone bad info
Yeah.
because then say that Drac player I played against, it's like he's thinking, yeah, if I ask the Lucaeus, I win the game. Like it's not gonna work for you. You know,
It depends, man. It
Yeah.
depends. Yeah.
If
like,
they have anything else in hand, you're cooked, right? But yeah,
yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, man.
yeah,
Playing the
it's
game of Yu-Gi-Oh.
the sweet science of the game, man.
Choosing a deck.
Yeah,
Now, see, here's the thing about choosing a deck too, and like sticking with it to like not sticking with it, and then just having multiple decks.
yeah.
And then this is where you get a little
Dallas
lost.
listening.
I'm just saying, like, it takes months to master a deck.
Yeah.
And even get familiar with it. Like, I see guys like, for example, Sean.
Yeah.
Like that guy before YCS was
Yeah.
playtesting
Locked
every
in.
like
Locked in. Yeah.
lot and learn the fucking format.
That's who I learned the deck from.
Yeah.
Cause like Dan was playing it here.
Mhm.
I play tested against Dan a bunch actually too.
Totally.
But when I first picked up Draco Tail, I had a day off work. I went to the shop and I was like, "Yo,
Same.
Sean, run it." And this guy cooked me back to back to
Oh my
back to
gosh,
back
man. Yeah.
until I was like, "I get it now.
Yeah.
This is a tough matchup, but here's how I make it easier
Yes.
by interacting in these spots." And he was like, he's the first one to put me on. And he was like, "Dude, you know I had Caesar Valius in hand," and I was like, "Oh yeah, you revealed it." And he's like, "Set 2 K2s
Mhm.
because I'm gonna pop one of them. Then at least you have the second one still. If
Totally.
you set K2 Rahu, you're fucked." I was like, "Bro, I'm not thinking that hard." Like I'm like, "Holy shit, that's." But now it's like second nature where I'm like, "How
You
many
gotta do
pops
it.
does this guy have?" Like
Totally.
you know,
But I
Yep.
mean, I've like, so I'm a personal trainer. And it's just like the client will get fit.
yeah,
It just has to be their journey,
it
though.
has to be their
I
choice.
can't force them to be like, you got to be able to bench 135,
Yeah.
squat 180. Like, you
Type
got to do
shit.
this before this time.
Yeah,
It's never going to happen.
no,
Right? So, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! And picking a deck is just like, you got to take your time with it. And,
Yeah.
like, not fall in love with it, but it's just like, know the ins and outs of it
yeah,
before you start dabbling in somewhere else. Because it's like, you tend to lose value on like purchasing the deck and like helping test buddies. No offense, Dallas, but like it's just like
crucified. Okay, yeah.
but it's just like I want to face a master like Sean, for an example.
Sure, yeah,
I want to face a guy that knows the ins and out and that like he knows how to play against certain matchups.
yeah,
So like when I switch like to K9 Christian to K9 VS,
yeah,
it's two different decks, man.
yeah.
Like,
Absolutely, yeah,
and yeah, I'm like, I gotta play with K9 stuff, and it's like, no, it honestly intertwines, and you start to play with your opponent,
yeah,
and that's what I love about the game. And I lost track of that when I was playing Christian,
yeah.
right? And it's just like, again, the emotional aspect of it, of like, do you like playing the deck?
Yeah,
Because if you do, you're not gonna miss a single like response.
yeah,
You're gonna be like, ooh, then I got Lupus, then I got Azuna, then I got a fucking like. I'm thinking about plays like if
Yeah,
they
yeah,
do
yeah.
this and this and this, like kind of like how Sean helped you. It was just like, yo, set 2 because you know I have Caesar and I'm
Yes.
gonna pop 1,
yeah.
and it's like, all right, he has Caesar, okay, he could pop this, but I could bait it out with this, and then
Exactly.
and that's what picking a deck.
Bro, the fucking best. I did this against you. I did this when I won.
The fucking nib.
No, not the nib.
Oh,
It's the fucking Secretarion. Every Vanquished Soul player
oh,
has no idea what fucking
The-
type Caesar Valius is.
Yeah,
I
it's a
guarantee
dragon.
it. If you
Yeah.
if you pulled them,
no, they know it
50,
because they
50,
play
dude.
Bestial Magnum.
Oh,
That's
I
why you play
guess.
Magnum,
Yeah. But still, it's
Yeah.
funny every time. Summer Caesar, okay.
yeah.
Effect, nah.
No, and that's
Saryuja,
because they don't know the fucking matchup, man.
what type is Saryuja?
Sayuja,
Yeah.
isn't that a spellcaster?
No, it's a dragon.
Dragon too? Fuck. Wait, which one's Sayuja?
The Link 4 that lets you draw 4.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's a dragon.
That's literally how I won a tournament on the south side. Because
Yeah,
the
that's
guy went
crazy.
Caesar. I'm like, you can't. He's like, okay. Made Saryuja. He drew 4 and he's like, wait, I can't do this either. I didn't even know the type. He's like, I can't do this. And I'm like, oh yeah, you can. He's like, bro, I scoop. I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with your point. Like, I'll say this first. Actually, I think it's fine to own every deck in the
Oh,
game.
100%.
If especially if that's like the appeal
100%.
is like, no, whatever.
It's a card
man.
game. You
Yeah,
collect.
I'll play whatever deck I feel like playing today.
Totally.
Right. I think there's value in that. But I think there's also value in what you said is like when you want to be ultra competitive at the game.
Yeah.
I think obviously there's a benefit from really mastering your own deck
Yeah.
because I think it's surface level to be like, what is a Malice one card combo, right? Like I showed in the video with Cam, that can be a surface level thing.
Totally.
You can walk somebody through how to do that. Now,
That's a stepping stone.
yes, if I nib you when you summon the Chessy Cat back, then what?
Yep.
If you're not familiar with what your deck does, like I remember teaching another one of my buddies. I was teaching him Teller Knight at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, "I don't know what to do next." And like me knowing the deck, like there's no combo here. I'm like, "What's in your hand, and what are you trying to accomplish?"
Yeah.
I guess I kind of want to get that guy back from the grave. Okay,
Why?
make
Yeah.
the rank 2, banish
Yeah.
Altair, summon the guy. Oh, right. Yeah, okay, I can do that. And it's more like, what situation are you in and what can
Totally.
you do about it? Whereas if you're just picking up a deck and you're just like, let me learn the line, let me see if I like it,
Yeah.
you're not like, and that was me at first with Draco Tail being like, okay, it does, you get the 2 guys, set the traps, cool. But then it's like, yeah, and then I have Femena, but like, do I just blind Secretarian at the beginning of the main phase and hope it's enough? No, absolutely not. Never do that.
And this is another thing too, is just like whatever you start with, you put yourself into.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, I should have done that first. And it's like, yeah, okay, well now you know.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And like
Because if you play the deck and you only play that deck, you get the
Yeah.
most raw data.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you gotta learn somehow.
Yeah.
And the best way of learning is
It's just by doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
like I lost a kid, and it's just like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm never gonna do that play again.
Yeah.
And then it comes up again, you're like, but now it's like looks
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah.
But then
Now
yeah.
I know. Yeah.
But yeah, switching decks, man, it's just like it's hard too because, like I said, even if it's just one variant of it, like switching from Krishan to VS,
Yeah.
it changes every matchup that you play.
Oh, yeah.
against,
Totally.
right? So it's just like learning that shit. So honestly, it's like picking a deck that you know the ins and outs, but also the ins and out against the matchup of when a monster can negate an effect or
Right.
interact with. Here, like
Mhm.
you were saying, like the dragon that adds free mana back.
Yeah.
It's like
Urgula.
you gotta on resolution of like anything.
Oh, yes,
you gotta
yeah.
chain Azuna and
Yeah.
activate Azuna on the
Yeah,
field
yeah,
and get
yeah.
that shit going.
Yeah. Because then you have a way to stop me from getting the
Totally.
free mana back. Yeah.
But that one play
Mhm.
could cost me the game.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It could win me the game.
Yeah, which is why the playtesting was valuable again, because it's like,
Totally.
okay, this is what happens if you don't do this.
Yep.
Okay, let's see that. Okay, it's not too good. Now, if you had done this, that's a little bit better,
Yeah.
right?
And then you have to have it
Yeah,
to like interact.
that's the thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. Boiling everything down that we talked about today,
Yeah.
obviously playtesting, but look, you don't always have a buddy to sit down for 4 hours and be like, what's the best move I could make? Like it's a chess
Totally.
game. Like maybe that's not an option to everybody,
I
but
mean, there's online too.
online.
Yeah.
But even like you said, like at your locals, like go to locals to win. Yes, ultra competitive at locals. I think that's fine. Still have a good time. Don't be an asshole. But also go to locals with the intention of learning.
Yeah.
It's not enough to just be like, my deck bad, his deck good. I lose, he win,
Yeah.
whatever. If that's your approach and that's your takeaway after you lose games, you're not gonna see an increase in success ever.
Totally.
I feel, because I approached the game that way for a while when I was playing what I would only be like, I'm only playing budget decks,
Yeah.
and my budget deck is only this good, so I can only win. I can only go X2 ever. It's
Yeah.
like, no, if I had locked in more on Ice Barrier, I
Yeah.
would have won a tournament with it.
Well, I also told you, I was like, dude, if I'm spending my money, I'm playing the best
That's
thing.
exactly, yeah. And it's more than that too now.
Yeah.
It's not enough to buy the best deck,
No.
because yeah, maybe you top a locals,
Yep.
but if that's all you want to do, then that's fine.
Yep.
But buy a best deck, you might as well go to regionals. And if
Nope.
you're going to regionals, having the best deck is not going to win you games because guess what? Everybody else has got the best deck. So, yeah,
I feel like we've definitely changed. Like we got more competitive,
Yeah,
and like
those Mat CS too.
yeah, and like the fucking trophy that yeah, right, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But no, like we've been going to regionals that pop up in Calgary. It's like, I want to make it. Like
Yeah.
I'm gonna make effort into making it.
Yeah.
And that enough shows that it's just like, you know what, like put some effort into it.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's,
it.
Raid said it on this show before too that like I'm playing this game a lot.
Yeah.
Play it every weekend. Play it once a week.
Yep.
If I'm gonna be playing the game that much, and like for me, I like eat, breathe, sleep Yu-Gi-Oh. Like my lunch break at work, I'm gonna get a few games in online.
Yeah, that's crazy,
Before
man.
bed, I'm gonna get a few games in online.
So
right?
jealous of you.
Type shit,
Yeah.
right? But if I'm gonna be playing that much because I love playing the game,
Yeah.
I might as well be good at it too. Like, there's no point in just going X2 every time. You know what I'm saying? Or worse.
Yeah, and that I think that's another thing too. Is it's like your lifestyle, man.
Yeah.
Like I've fucking play sports 3 times a week.
Type shit.
I work like 12 hours, like split shift.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
like
yeah.
I get invited to these events. It's like, fuck, I want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's just like, nah, dude, I can't. Like,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
gonna be like that guy that's just like, I'm gonna give up everything just to play
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh. Like,
definitely
I
not, man,
fucking
yeah.
have friends and
Yeah.
different lifestyle. But when I choose the deck, it was just like, okay, how's my lifestyle now? Like, I'm not
Mhm.
gonna spend that much time on it, so I don't want to spend so much money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Very good point.
AKA
Yeah.
Crusher on Kane. Instead, now it's like winter, and it's like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be
Might as well
like,
lock in.
now
Yeah.
with the best deck, and it's just like, oh shit, it's actually finding my love for the game again,
Yeah.
and like why I played it.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this is where the strategy comes in because now I could like we're playing turns.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna OTK you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
but yeah.
It's always like you'll always. It just it depends on, like I've always said this. It depends on what you want out of the game.
Totally.
But if you want to see success, you got to put the work in.
Yep.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what deck you could play.
Yeah. Yeah. There's guys like maybe not at our locals that play like off-brand decks and always top.
Yeah.
You know, any regional you can go on, you go pro deck or whatever. There's always something weird that you're like, yo, look, Charles, somebody did it with Azamina. You know,
Yeah.
like there's always like.
You
If
could
you're
do it too,
dedicated
man.
enough, you can figure it out. But
Charles, play White Forest as Mina.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
try it, dude. Just fucking try
Why
it.
not, man? Best deck.
I love Sam's journey in Yu-Gi-Oh, like because he just got competitive in last year,
Yeah, something
right?
like that. Yeah,
And like I've heard his story where he played budget and then he came to Edmonton and he was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna
he had
play
the
meta
same
now.
thought you had. He said, if
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and like I'm gonna go to these locals there, I don't know what the competition's like. I might as well have Mitsu Raizio.
Totally, right? And it's just like, but now he's getting to a point where he's winning tournaments.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like it's great.
Shout out Sam, he went 5-0 the other day.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's
Yeah.
just like now he's just like, what's the next deck?
Yo, and he won a fucking GOAT tournament.
Yeah,
Big belt.
it's crazy.
Big belt.
And it's just like, Sam, yeah, like I remember when I was that like ambitious in the game where it's just like, I want to turn this won a tournament with this deck, like
Yeah.
6 Sams, Light Swarms,
Type shit.
Necro, and it's just like new deck.
Yeah.
But now I'm like, dude, I'm in the mindset of regionals and YCS.
Yeah.
And like I want to win, I want to top one of those.
Yeah, Sam.
And it's just like I gotta maintain the same deck. But is it the right deck? So that's
Yeah.
why I kind of contemplated on picking VSK9 because
Yeah.
it's like everything is a cheap option right now.
Yeah.
That's what I love about the game too.
Yeah. Yeah. At this point in the game right now, I think
Yeah.
Burst Protocol might change a bit.
Yeah, I
Like-
don't know about the Killer Tune shit.
No, Phantom Revenge.
Oh
I,
yeah, that's
I don't think that got delayed 2 weeks,
Yeah.
but I don't think that's going to do much in terms of metagame. But I'd be excited to see if it did.
Yeah,
Because I think the Hecka hands have potential
yeah.
to be meta, ish, but we'll see.
I just need it to be another sub engine with one of the big 3.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knows what we'll see with it? But it's definitely not Justice Hunters 2. It's
No.
definitely
No.
kind of lower, which is a shame because Justice Hunters for me has been like a revolutional Yu-Gi-Oh product in that like
Oh.
we're still playing those decks. And
Well, I mean, last year we were playing.
crossover breakers, yeah.
Yeah,
But Ryuji sucked.
that's true too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Having 3 options.
3 options is the best, right?
Yeah.
Because it creates a triangle format. It doesn't just
Yep.
create Malice versus Rizio. Which one's better?
It always
Because
has to
then
be
there's
3.
no rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
Then
It
it's
always
just
has to
one.
be 3.
Yeah.
From now on, like I can't see Konami going back to 2.
No, they shouldn't. I think this has been the healthiest the game has been.
And if it does, it's like players don't fucking play.
Yeah.
Either don't buy the shit
Yeah.
because it's like we don't want a 2.
That's why
deck
it
format.
sucks that Phantom Revenge is like not touted as being that good, because like it's a definite like brick wall to the momentum of like this new line of product we've been getting from them
Yeah.
has been like high quality.
But you know what's crazy though is just like I don't even know what the deck does, but if K9, Yummy, and Dracotail all get hit like OCG,
True.
those decks could come up too.
Yeah.
So now we talk about like investment in the deck. It's like
Bro, if all 3 of those decks get hit and these Phantom Revengers decks is not good, I have bad news. Malice is back on top.
100%. Unless Malice gets hit again.
There's no way, dude.
But is it OCG? Like what's their hits on that shit? Like is it dead?
It's Malice.
Yeah, okay.
I just saw Malice. It's like Yummy, Malice, fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well,
Dark
yeah.
times ahead. Anyway, man, thank you for coming on the
Yeah,
show. I know you had a
always, man.
long day. It's been a pleasure. Oh, also before we go, on the Meet the Team video that everyone should watch, get an introduction to all the characters we have here in the team. But you said your goals were to win a YCS, top of YCS.
Top of YCS.
Yes. So I don't know how long that video was ago, maybe 6 months.
Yeah. Very well. Yeah.
How much closer do you feel now? Like if that was 0 at that time
Yeah.
and
Out of-
100 is winning, where are you at now?
All right. I would say like I think it depends on the deck.
We know you can make it to a YCS.
Yeah.
So that's at least 1.
Yo, that's crazy. Honestly, I feel probably like a 20.
20?
Yeah. I
That's
just
not
like starting
bad.
a new deck. It's just like
That's
I
a
don't
fifth
know.
of the way there.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't spent time playing the game either, so I'm just like, I only
Yeah.
play 2 days,
Yeah, that's
and then I
fair.
just got other shit going on.
Yeah.
So
That's a healthy amount of Yu-Gi-Oh, I'd say. 2 days a week.
yeah, but to win a YCS,
You might have to
you
put
might
in some
need
more
like
time
5
than
or
that.
7.
Yeah.
But also not a surprise format when we jump
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
We're just
yeah,
like,
yeah,
I don't know what the fuck to expect.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not the case next time we go to a YCS. But also,
Yes.
I would say I'm at 50.
Oh shit.
And my 50 might be further away than your 80 that you have to remain. Like, that's just a fact. But I'm twice as good of a player as I was when we played that YCS. Like,
Yes.
since then,
Yes.
I have improved because I was so distraught
You
from that
were.
YCS. I locked the fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, like, I never.
Dude,
wanna
you're
feel the
distraught
sweat.
from that mouse ban list.
Yeah, that's true.
Since
I'm often distraught.
that
when it comes to
YCS
Yu-Gi-Oh.
fixed you.
Yeah.
In a sense of like, all right, this is where I'm at.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was a wake up call
It
for
was
sure. It was
100%.
definitely a wake up call. The regionals we played in the neighboring city, that was a wake up call too.
Yeah.
But they're all things that I think like have made me better at the game because it's opened my eyes to the variance and like the dedication required.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's everything in life, honestly.
Yeah. That's very
Right.
true. That's very true.
Like, don't be like me and have like 10 hobbies where you're all passionate about it and
Dude,
you're like,
same, yeah.
oh god, like how am I spending this much money? And like
Yeah.
my head hurts from thinking too much. Then you forget to play something and you're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, there's no worse feeling than that when you're fucking playing and you forget. I talked about this at that regional we went to. Was like, I forgot the Urgel effect to bounce the Feymena back.
Oof.
And then it turned into a grind game.
Oof.
And I'm like, you know what would have solved this grind game? If I
If you
could
had it
fuse. Fucking
Worst
terrible.
feeling.
Yeah.
But yeah, in the end, play the deck that you want to play.
Yep.
If you have fun with it, I think that's the biggest factor.
Yeah. That's
Like,
number one. That's priority
that's
number
number
one.
one,
If
yeah.
you're not enjoying your time, play something different.
Like I remember when Rizio Mitsu was the best deck, but nobody wanted to play it because
Yeah,
it's just
it's
like
taxing.
so like
Yeah.
you have 8 bricks. Like,
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah.
man. So then,
Yeah.
yeah. And then if the deck's not meta, fuck it, make it meta,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
It's up to you. Like,
Or buy a meta deck.
or buy a meta deck.
Either option's fine.
Just know that you're not gonna win, or it's the odds of you winning is lower.
Yeah.
But if you
Yeah,
can
that's
handle
fair.
that,
Yeah. If that's not what you're trying to get out of the game, then that's fine.
yeah, man.
like buddy at our locals who played Melodious for 6 months and was good,
Yeah.
but you know that didn't always result in top table
Yeah.
finishes because it's Melodious
Yeah.
and there's a ceiling, right?
I think also too, like with the amount of like variety that we have now that we never had in the past, like when we're playing, like that before link format, it's just like every deck's valuable.
Yeah.
In the long run of things, like you could play 20 hand traps
Yeah.
with a 20 engine deck,
Yeah.
and you know what the consequences are.
Yeah. See, I'm at the point now too where like I start building the deck, I start applying the same Draco Tail logic
Mm-hmm.
where I'm like, okay, I need this hand trap and 3 of this, 3 of this, and 3 of this. And then it's like, yeah, okay, so I have my 20 engine and my 20 non-engine hand traps.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't do enough. Doesn't
Mhm.
set me 3 traps. So why would I, you know, the non-engine's the same. It's like, you know, I'd rather play the more consistent one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what it boils down to.
Yeah.
More power, more consistency.
Yep. Yep.
So, and yeah, I think you just play the deck how you want to play it too. Like play
Yeah.
cards that people say are bad that are not.
Yeah, test
for
shit
you.
out for
Test
yourself.
shit out, yeah. And like the biggest flex that Dallas had was when he played that fucking reptile deck with Mitsu.
Oh, Ogdoatic.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, you fucking killed me in this
Yeah.
deck. Like, play this deck, man.
Yeah, yeah.
And then he switches back. I'm like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
you could kill these people, man. Like,
that's one of those high ceiling, low consistency ones.
oh,
Though.
100%.
Yeah, but it was sick.
Yeah.
That was a cool deck.
And then I learned it was like, oh, it loses hard to meows.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yeah. All right, man. Check out our matches. We should. We recorded a good one that came out a couple
Yeah.
weeks ago.
Fuck.
I'm trying to get more matches up as best I can, but I'm a busy guy.
Yeah.
I got so much Yu-Gi-Oh to play. And yeah, check out me teaching Cam how to play Malice.
yeah.
And we'll catch you next time. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks, man. See you guys.
Peace.